Well, hello everybody. Welcome to My World Tarot and More. Hope everybody woke up happy and healthy and in a great mood. I'm sending you all abundance of positive energy today. I'm going to do a collective reading today, just general. If any of you would like me to do a specific sign, please leave it in the comments below, and I will do one of those for you today. Trying to get to 500 subscribers so that I can do a live stream, and on my live stream I will do readings for all that show up, live readings. So yeah, so let's hit that subscribe button and that like button so I can get my videos out there and hopefully get to a live stream here soon. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with a beautiful collectives general reading today. I pre-shuffle, but I will shuffle a couple more times for you. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards for my beautiful collectives today. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And if the cards are in reverse, I will be reading them that way. So, we're going to do past, present, and future, okay? All right. So, in the recent past, I've got the Two of Swords upright, I've got the Six of Wands upright, and I got the Seven of Wands upright. So, with the Two of Swords, there's some choices, some undecisions going on, but with that Six of Wands showing up, it's just showing that there has been some progress. It seems like some of you have got some more self-confidence in something that you're trying to do. Then the Seven of Wands upright is just there's just been some challenges, maybe some competition with something going on, but you persevered through it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go off those, and I'm just gonna do them all here, all the cards here, instead of one at a time. That way we can see what's going on. Okay, so with the Two of Swords, over top the Two of Swords, I've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so over top that Two of Swords with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords upright is very perceptive. She's very organized. She's independent. But then you get the Queen of Pentacles that is reverse, and there's kind of an imbalance, maybe at work or with family, okay, and maybe communication. There's something going on in your recent past. Not quite sure what it is yet, but we'll get there. So definitely some indecisions going on. You're perceptive. Some imbalances. Okay, the Six of Wands upright was that, that self-confidence, some progress in something. And then I get the Four of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Both upright. So the Nine of Cups is just a reevaluation of stuff. Maybe you've been meditating, or is some kind of imbalance or something going on. Maybe something's was bothering you or something. There was an imbalance for sure, and you're thinking things through. You're reevaluating things. But then with this Nine of Pentacles, you're definitely got some dissatisfaction and comfort in something. That could also be a wish fulfillment card, but I'm not seeing it as of yet. And this is in your recent past. Oh, so because it is a collective, it could be some of you in a job situation. You're undecisive about stuff. Maybe some of you wanted to start, to be a creator, on YouTube or Instagram or something, an online creator, and it's been a dream of yours. Well, but you were indecisive about it, and maybe you decided, I'm just going to do that full time and get it to grow. But maybe that imbalance was family saying, hey, don't give up your regular job, something maybe along that lines. but you're happy because it's like a dream come true, and that's what you want to do. Okay, let's go ahead and go off the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's some challenges, some competition. Yeah. And then over top of that, I got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And I've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So there's definitely, this could also be, overinvestment in work, but some financial setbacks. Yeah, with that Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And then the King of Pentacles in reverse is someone's trying to be very demanding or controlling in some situation. Because I've got the Queen and the King both in reverse of the Pentacles, it could also mean that there's a couple that are going through some stuff with the lack of communication and or some decisions that have been made, and someone's being very demanding about what you should do. But yeah, that's in your recent past. The overall is the Emperor, authority, father figure, a solid foundation. So I'm getting some of it can be work. It can also be a relationship. It could also mean that, family members aren't agreeing with some decisions that you've made lately. And it could be over your job. I'm still getting like a sense of a creator, online creator, or maybe you want to start a business online. Maybe you want to start your own business, or something. There's something you've given up something for to do that. Something's going on. Let's go ahead and go off the present and see if I can't get. Could be because it's the Emperor. It could be a significant other also. Okay, kind of being controlling and demanding about us. Let's go off the present. So the present, I get the Empress. Yep, it's definitely a couple. There's definitely it could be two people wanting to start a business, but because I got the Emperor and the Empress and the King and the Queen of the Pentacle, yeah, there's something going on here. Okay, and then I get the Hangman upright, and then I get the Ten of Wands in reverse. Let me pull cards for her and get this going here. Something is going on. Oh my gosh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay, so over top of the Empress, she's upright. I've got the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. So it's showing that she's abundant. She also is a card of pregnancy. So there could be a pregnancy around you collectives or you. Okay, and she's feeling very abundant. And then the Eight of Cups in reverse is someone feels like they're aimlessly drifting or they need to walk away from something. Okay, and then Page of Wands in reverse. Setbacks to a new idea, lack of direction. Yeah, definitely somebody feeling like they're all alone. And that could stem from maybe the significant other doesn't want a child or, didn't want the pregnancy. It could also mean that, if it's work related, that you're feeling pretty good about it, but your significant other isn't, or the person, energies around you are not. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go off that Hangman. The Hangman, he's all about letting go, making some sacrifices, separation. And then you get the Three of Wands in reverse, which is lack of foresight, delays, obstacles for long-term goals. So somebody, and then of course the Four of Wands in reverse is a breakdown of communications and transitions. Okay. So far what I'm seeing is, if it's a couple, someone's, left. If it's a business partner, a relationship, somebody's not happy with the decision, and somebody leaving maybe a job or trying to start their own business or something like that, and it's putting stress on the relationship because you're not feeling like they're communicating, and you're feeling like you're all alone. Like you're going through it all alone. Could be if you're pregnant, there's that pregnancy around you. It could be that, your partner's unsure and is not happy about it, and you're feeling all alone in that relationship. Let's go ahead and go off the 10 of Wands in reverse, and that's avoiding responsibility. And then we get the Justice card, fairness, truth, the cause and effect all, and then I get the Death card, which is an ending and a new beginning, a change, transformation. So if it is a business partner or family or somebody like that that's against you and your decision into go a different direction to do something that you've been wanting to do, like a dream come true for you, it's definitely a good transition for you, and it is it's fair that you stay true to yourself and go down the path that you want to go down, because it's a new beginning for you. Now, if it's a pregnancy around you, you do what you have to do, okay? If you're the one that's pregnant, it's up to you to take the path that you want to take. And if they want to be, now, I don't sugarcoat nothing. If they want to be, avoid the responsibility of it, that's their problem, okay? You be true to yourself, and, you've got a new beginning, a transition that you're going through, and, stick to it. Like, be true to yourself. Do what you think you need to do, because you definitely here in the present, because this being the overall, it's a good foundation. Okay, you can do it regardless if it's a job, if it's a pregnancy, if it's a relationship status. There is structure and a solid foundation. So let's go ahead and go off the near future and see what we can expect. Okay, it's kind of sometimes hard to do the collectives, because you read the cards one way, but then you look again and you can see it a different way. So you're trying to fill all those gaps, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go off the near future. Now, my near futures aren't that far out, okay? So in the near future, I got the 7 of Cups upright, I got the 9 of Wands upright, and I got the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's go ahead and review these cards. Alright, so over top of that 7 of Cups, which is a wishful thinking, choices, trying to get those cups filled, I've got the Ace of Wands, which is a power, beginning, potential. So you definitely got some, the universe behind you, okay? You're gonna, you have potential for a great beginning of something good, something that that you worked for. With the 8 of Swords in reverse over top of that Ace of Wands, you release some bad energy, and you are now open here in the near future to some new perspective, okay? Which is good, especially if it is around a job. That means that you're planning, you're seeing different options. If it's a pregnancy or a relationship, something like that, you're trying to understand why things are the way they are, and you're trying to fix them. So that's good. So the nine of Wands upright is courage, persistent, test of faith. And then I get the Ace of Pentacles up right over top of that, which is manifestation, new financial opportunity, prosperity. So if it is a job, in the near future, things are going to start looking great for you, like super good. There is going to be a little bit of anxiety going on around it, but that's typical for new beginnings, or for a change. Especially if, you've been used to doing things one way, and then you're like, okay, you know what, I'm going to follow my dreams, I'm going to do it this way. I mean, that can be a little stressful because you want to make it work, you want things to be good. And it definitely looks like it is going to, because the overall at the end of it is solid foundation. Okay? So let's go ahead and go off that Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is, you're a little bit disorganized in the near future, but don't worry, you think things through, it looks like. If this is career related, if it's relationship related, it just means that you've been thinking things through and you're trying to do the right thing. You are definitely looking into ways to support you and your child. Yeah, I mean, things are, so you might be a little disorganized trying to get your thoughts together in the near future. So then I get the Knight of Swords upright, and he's all about action, communication, okay? So like I said, you're trying to do the right thing. You're thinking things through. And then with the Eight of Wands upright, that could be travel or it's a movement card. So you're definitely, in the near future, going to make that move. You might be traveling to start over. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and go off the Emperor. Let's see, get somewhere on that. Yeah, and I got the Magician, which is, you've got all the tools within yourself to do. It's an action card, a lot of action cards, a lot of movement cards going on. And then I get the Two of Wands, future planning, progress, decisions, discoveries. So things are very, moving very fast here in the near future, okay? You make the decision to go down a different path, and it looks like you're on the right path. It leads you to a solid foundation, structure in your life, regardless if it's a job, if it's a pregnancy, if it's just moving, to start over. Yeah, so things are looking pretty good. Let's get some advice from Spirit with my Sacred Forest Oracle cards. And if you haven't already, please hit that like and that subscribe. I am really trying to grow my channel, and so even if you don't watch me all the time, and it doesn't cost you anything, it's free, just please hit that subscribe. I want to get to 500 subscribers so that I can do a live stream and do live readings for y'all. Help a gal out. I'd appreciate it. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards. My beautiful collective for some good advice. Okay. I got the Storm Spirit, the Spirit Guardian of Spring. Oh, that's a pretty one. And I've got Forest Temple. Okay, so the Storm Spirit is about chaos. With any move or any change in your life, especially one that is a big change, like this sounds like it might be, there's going to be a little bit of chaos. Like I said, some anxiety over it, because you're comfortable in one aspect, and then you're like, but I'm not happy. I might be comfortable, but I'm not happy. Like, this is all I know, but I need to go down here. So there's going to be a little bit of chaos, and Spirit is just saying, don't. It's going to pass. Okay, it will pass. And then I got the Spirit Guardian of Spring, which is activation. Okay. The activation represents like Spirit is trying to tell you you've activated something within yourself to go down this path that is right for you, to make you happy and to fulfill your dreams, your true path. Okay, and only you can be the judge on if it's the right path. Okay. So you've definitely activated something within you. And then the Forest Temple is an alignment card. Okay. So these two cards together is telling me that Spirit is saying it's all going to work out. Okay. Everything, you're going to start understanding, why there's chaos a little bit. You're going to, and you're going to get through it. You get enlightenment. Okay. You see where it can lead and what you want to do. And so, a very good advice from Spirit, and this is just, verification of what the reading said. You're going to end up with a very solid foundation, okay? Well, I wish you all well, and I'm sending you a bunch of positive. And like I said, if you want me to do a reading for a Pacific sign, please leave it in the comments below. And I would ask that anybody who is on here that's not a subscriber, even if you don't watch me a lot, hit that subscribe button for me, please. It's free to you. And those of you who are subscribers, thank you. And please hit the like button. So, yeah, I'm wishing you all well, sending you abundance of hugs and kisses. And this is My World Tarot and more. And I'll see you at the next reading.